bit of a challenge. Okay, so we have Amarok. Hey, there's Amarok. Hey, he's in here. That's cool. And he's in the Richelieu. I'll be right back and grab a quick thing of water. Okay.
Action stations.
So, let's do. Oh, you're in the Gamescom camo too, huh? Pretty. A lot of people like the Richelieu. I never really cared for it that much, but you know, to each their own, right? Of course, we know the Richelieu's got the guns. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, so I'm going to show you. It also has... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Maybe it's not on the stock hull, and maybe you're not stock hull. But I could have sworn that there was at least one bench on this ship. I can't seem to find it though. Huh, I must be going nuts. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? There's benches on these things. Maybe it's top hull only, and maybe you don't have the top hull. I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter for this replay. So let's take a look at flags. Alright, Commander XP, free XP, Commander XP, flood recovery, booster. Ah, I think I see a red. Hard to tell what's this. No, I don't. Okay. On this side, we've got credit booster, service cost reduction, regular XP, and credits. Okay. So my suggestion for you would be to possibly consider dropping the Commander XP, the dragon flag there, and instead, I mean, you've got the credit gain. So I would be focusing for credit gain, and then I would spend the rest of the flags on performance enhancing stuff. That's what I would do. You got premium consumables, that's good. As you move up, all modules research mod. Okay, so that's weird. I could have sworn I saw a bench on it before when I did my screenshots, but I went through and I did like all of the French battleships at once for screenshots, so it's very possible that I messed that up. I don't know. Alright, so you see the smoke and you're like, hey, I'm gonna get in the smoke. Careful with that, because sometimes smoke just summons torpedoes. So you gotta watch out for that. Oh, Shokaku takes out the Fiji right at the start. A dirty scrub. Oh boy, don't shoot, don't shoot. You want to shoot, hold your fire. First of all, you don't want them to know where you are. Second, I personally find that right after I shoot my guns, the target always appears. Yeah, hiding from the CV, good idea. So Richelieu strengths, I mean, obviously its guns are pretty decent. Though they are only front mounted, so you know, you can bow tanking is kind of within, you know, the nature for this ship. But yeah. Secondaries are also very good, as you can see, a little bit over 8 kilometers away, and secondaries are pew-pewing away. So though by the rate, guessing by the rate at which you're getting hits, I'm guessing you don't have manual secondaries. Instead, you just have AFT Nice.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Poor York. You'll also notice that that this ship is pretty darn maneuverable. Yeah, AFT confirmed. Cool. It's pretty darn maneuverable, so it's kind of nice that it's comfortable for most players to be able to keep that bow pointed at potential enemies and stuff like that. Very good for dodging torpedoes, all that good stuff. Maybe a little bit too far behind the Leon. Yeah, no, it happens. Is the Leon... Was he firing HE? Now check the rest of the team here. Your Ego went and got C, which is good. Other Richelieu over at C preventing these guys from pushing in, which is good. Anshan looks like he's in a position to threaten the B cap. He's got to be careful though, because these guys here can punish him easily. You have to win this side. Plain and simple. Look at all the ships over here. You can't even win this flank. You're done. There goes the Anshan. Not a surprise there at all. Matter of fact, Fushin wasn't spotted at that, so my guess is the Fushin was sitting in smoke. Personally, I would be double-clicking the minimap here. I'd be pinging it to let these guys know you've got torp bombers over there, just in case they don't see it. And yeah, man, it's time for you to make that play. The Leon is probably continuing to go around the corner here, so I mean, I would be getting myself in position and prepared for a shot over here. Oh, cool! The P key works now. So secondary battery goes out to 8.8. No, that's your detectability. Sorry. Where is your secondary range? Firing range. Oh yeah, it is 8.8. Yeah, oh yeah, there's the Leon right there. Bullet Sponge. That's a great name. Now you have to be really careful here, because if you turn too hard, you expose your broadside to the Alabama and the other Richelieu over here. And possibly even the Gneisenau. My stat sheet is larger? Oh, that the stat sheet is larger. Yeah, they changed it around a little bit. I can spam it now. I'm kidding. Ooh. So you guys are all just balling up right here. These guys are in full retreat. The Farragut's asking for help. You see where that Farragut is? That's a really strong position for this ship, by the way. As long as nothing flanks around from behind, and look at all these ships here. If you're right where that Farragut is, you've got shots on all of these guys, and you can stay pretty much angled to them and stuff. So, also, if I were you, I'd be using speed boost right about now, just to get in position to help quicker. Close the distance with that Leon as fast as you can. You have to get him gone. Oh, detonation. Very, very good. So I would be pointing north again, and you know the nice thing about this ship is your arcs allow you to change your direction quite easily. I don't know why you're slowing down so much. Maybe you're afraid of the Richelieu hitting you from the side, but with the way the battle's unfolding, you really don't want to take that time. You need that kill quickly, and now's when you want to use your speed boost. You have to get up here. You have to do something about this, and you're about to be shot from the Richelieu there, possibly, as the Shokaku takes out another person. My guess is your carrier is nowhere near as good as theirs. And that happens. That's part of the game. But you can't afford, in this position you are in right now, you really can't afford to be doing what you're doing. Jeez, there goes the other destroyer. Yep, carrier's better. Alright, If you're gonna stay south, that means you need to charge this group. Richelieu's got pretty good anti-air too, so one thing to consider is try to support your destroyers closer. I know a lot of people expect the cruisers to do that, but to be honest, a lot of people feel like cruisers should be in front of the battleships and behind the destroyers, and to be honest, cruisers need to be behind the battleships. A lot of people think that the battleship is like the artillery, right? Like long-range artillery and stuff. It's not. It's meant to absorb damage. It's meant to be shot at. Cruisers are the DPM dealers. They're the ones that are meant to do all the damage. Shokaku was a really good player, yeah. I mean, you know, to take out two destroyers with 1 torpedo salvo each, yeah, that's a good player. Okay, Budioni should be your next prey. Leander just disappeared. Richelieu. Okay, so this Richelieu here is going to be attacked. He might be a good target as well. He's going to be too busy dealing with the strikes coming in. Although he just took torpedoes, if he's flooding, he's slowing down a little bit. So that was a little up and a little too far in front. Oh, beautiful. Leon goes down, or Budioni goes down. That's good. Speed boost. You spent all this money for premium speed boost and you haven't used it once. Here come torpedo bombers. Control click the torpedo bombers if you haven't already done so. I think you're doing that now. I'm not sure why turning... Oh my god. I'm not sure why turning all the way is going to help you here. Yes, you'll get into that Richelieu, but it doesn't really matter at this point. You need to project your power, and you're not doing that. So at this point, really, I mean, I guess your best bet is going to be to shoot the... is going to be to try to ram this Richelieu. I don't know what the Lexington is doing. That guy is way too close. Okay, speed boost. Nope. You way too early on that shot there. You should have held it just a little bit longer. That island has infinite armor. Now you are kind of lucky in that bombing, that torpedo run is gonna forced him to turn away from you to give you broadside, but you kind of blew it a little bit with that shot. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to save the carrier. Not anymore. He's turned away from you. I mean, he's got weak armor in the rear, so yeah, you see you did a lot of damage there. But again, you haven't used speed boost at all, and I feel like using speed boost would have really helped you in this particular situation with getting up there, getting at him. Here come the torpedo bombers. You have to react to that. And there goes the Lexington. Alright, you've seen the bombers, but now you're in a sticky situation. Turn. You gotta turn. Speed boost as well, man. The speed boost gets you possibly one less torpedo strike. You forgot you had speed boost. Oh no. And that's the Alabama. And here comes the dive bombers to finish you off. It's a Shokaku, you can't let him get a bow or stern on shot of you, so you're gonna have to be turning hard here. And again, this is where speed boost would help. Use your repair party. Repair party. There you go. Now he's just gonna wait. Nope, he's not. He straightened out, and I gave him a chance to get back on in front of you and drop. And you're probably dead now. At least the Leon is cleaning up down there, but it's probably too little too late. So, once again, see where that Leon is right down here? That's where you should have been at the start. You should have gotten to this point here, project your power over this whole area. That would have, I think, really caused a difference. The other thing is, being more aggressive on this flank around here, pushing around, I think would have been helpful. And look at you, saving it at 871 hit points, although that's not going to matter pretty soon here. As the Alabama actually screws up his shot. That is hilarious. You need to turn much earlier than that, man. Yeah, and I agree. Going for HE might have helped against the Alabama there. But definitely, you wanted to be in a position where you're dodging those torpedo bombers much sooner. That's something that you have to learn to do when you start seeing these torpedo bombers coming your way. You have to react as soon as possible. It at least forces him to turn his bombers around a little bit, and takes a little bit more time before they can drop on you. You're dead no matter what at that point, but you know, at least you can get a little bit more out of it, so to speak. All right, we're about to see the bow of this thing. Oh, let me do this. Let's get a shot here like that. That looks pretty, but also creepy, doesn't it? Yeah. All right. Well, nope. That's the end of it. All right, Emmerich. Thanks for sending that replay in. I hope I gave you some things to think about for your future with this ship. It's an okay ship. I don't know that I like it a ton, but, you know, there you are.